Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kristen and today I'm going to show you how I did these Dior nails that were inspired by Instagram. We did find these on his page, which I will link below. I am not going to attempt to say his name because I don't want to butcher it. So I will just go ahead and link his Instagram down below. I know his name is Edgar, but that is not his Instagram handle. He is from Orlando, and I am sure you all have seen many of his beautiful creations. But this one my sister saw and absolutely loved and wanted me to recreate, and we did it almost fairly close. I just didn't do the gem placement he did due to time and detail. It was beautiful what he did, so go ahead and just check out his page, and all his work is absolutely gorgeous. So the first thing I have done here is went ahead and applied the extra long C-curve tips by Notpolish, and I'm just making sure that I'm fairly close on her lengths and evening up anything that I was a little bit off on. I'm having a hard time not doing anything other than thinking about you. So are you thinking about me? When I'm happy with that, I'm gonna go ahead and just push her cuticles back and get them out of the way. It had been forever since she had any nails or a manicure or anything done. So we had a little bit of work to do with her. I went ahead and got those out of the way, and I will only show you the one hand on most of it since I did the same thing on both hands. I won't waste time in the film showing you both hands if it's very repetitive. I'll just go ahead and show you the one hand. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and even out that tip a little bit and take off the shine from the natural nail. And for that, I am using a medium grit sanding band, and it is from Profilesbackstage. I do have a discount code with them. I will pop it up on the screen, but also link it down below in the description box. When I do this, I'm not applying any pressure to the nail, and I am trying to leave that sanding band as parallel to the nail as possible. I just want to make sure that I do not create any heat spikes or create any rings of fire, which are like little divots in the nail that take away a chunk of the nail, and they can be very painful. They're damaging to the nail, so I just want to avoid doing any of that. Are you feeling the same way I do? Are you thinking about me? Next, I'm going to go in with my cuticle bit and just remove any excess cuticle from the nail plate. This will help to prevent any lifting. This bit I do have linked in my Amazon storefront, and I will drop that link down in my description box if you guys are interested in checking that out. I do have all of my favorite Amazon nail finds and just different nail art, different things I use. Anything nail related that I love, I do have linked in my Amazon storefront. 'Cause I've been thinking about you.
Quiero ser el hombre de tu vida, tener niños y estar en un altar. Tu belleza, eso no se me olvida, ni tus besos y tus chistes al azar. Quiero ser tu amor tuyo. Contigo yo me siento en control. Quiero ser tu amor tuyo.
Although I do not show it in the video, I am going to go ahead and just remove all that dust with a little bit of swipe on a lint-free pad, and then I will go ahead and prime the nails, and for that I did use Young Nails Prime and Bond. Next, I am going to go ahead and do my extended nail beds. For that, I am using Nude Panther by Notpolish, and I am using the Notpolish monomer. The Dappin dish I have, which is super cute, is also linked in my Amazon storefront if you'd like to check that out. It has a really cute little diamond top, and I just absolutely love it. It's perfect. So on this video, I decided to go ahead and do my extended nail beds and do them with the cutter. I had not used a cutter in a little while, so I just wanted to show one way to do it. I am actually more comfortable freestyling it and just kind of, you know, making it the shape I want with my brush. But I decided I'd go ahead and use the cutter and just show people how to use the cutter. So I do go ahead and place my beads, my initial bead, and I will extend it out a little further than where I want the end of my extended nail bed. And then I'm going to go ahead and just drop in my cuticle bead and work it down to the cuticle and just continue to build up that extended nail bed. I do want a little bit of height on it just so that I have room to lay whatever I'm going to be putting on the free edge. And yeah, the camera is definitely in my face and we are battling. So here I'm going to just take the cutter, drop it down in, and slide it down. Any excess, like you saw me do on the pinky, I'm just going to go ahead and take the edge of that cutter and scrape it off.
Tener niños y estar en un altar. Tu belleza, eso no se me olvida. Ni tus besos y tus chistes al azar.
Wish I could make you stay, 'cause baby I love you. Why you tryna break us up when I'm tryna build it up? I wish I could make you stop, 'cause baby I love you. Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight. I'm gonna miss your body. You know I can never get it right without you. No, I don't wanna step into the light if I don't get you, shawty. The sweetness of my life, oh yeah. Come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Come on and show me that, show me that, show me that you're the one. I move to the left while you move to the right. While you tryna fight it, just come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that.
Since this is very repetitive and a very long video, I am just going to go ahead and show you those three. After I'm happy with how they look, I will just go ahead and refine my extended nail bed with my hand file and clean up any of the Nude Panther that I kind of smeared down the length of the nail. But I'm just going to go ahead and get it fairly close to what I want my final product to look like before I move on to the next step.
Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight. I'm gonna miss your body. You know I can never get it right without you. No, I don't wanna step into the light if I don't get you, shawty. You bring out the sweetness of my life, oh yeah. Come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Come on and show me that, show me that, show me that you're the one. I move to the left while you move to the right. While you tryna fight it, just come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Give me that, give me that,
Once I have done that to all of the nails, I'm going to go ahead with my manicure brush and some swipe from Young Nails and dust off all of that dust from on top and underneath of those nails.
You know, don't be a stranger, don't be a ghost. Oh, I don't feel right when I dance alone. I don't feel right when you don't come home. I miss your body and I love you.
Once that is dried, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of the nail with clear, and the clear that I am using is also by Notpolish. I do like to place my first bead and then brush that acrylic backward, and then I'll work it down the length of the nail.
Why you tryna fight? Just come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good love. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that good, good love. No, 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 yeah. Cuando dices que me quieres, no sé, que estás con otras mujeres, no sé. Ese nudo en la garganta me acompaña. Yo no soy boy, yo sé que me engañas. Estás loco llamándome. Rompió el cel para no contestarte. Mientras hay otra en tu cama, nunca pude imaginarme que era así estar con vos. Merecí la lección. Ahora ya no quiero, busca todo cuero y nada de te amo forever. Con tu inglés malo, dejarte ti pa' mi sería un regalo. Ya, no tendré nadie como tú. Baby, esa es la actitud. Cuando dices que me quieres, no sé, que estás con otras mujeres, no sé. Ese nudo en la garganta me acompaña. Yo no soy boy, yo sé que me engañas. Cuando dices que me quieres, no sé, que estás con otras mujeres, no sé. Ese nudo en la garganta me acompaña. Yo no soy boy, yo sé que me engañas. Solo una mía, peleando hasta que me lo creía. Es que tu bla bla contamina. Dice que estás en otro lado y estás en Carolina con ella. Ahí viendo Netflix, las heridas ya no tienen fix. Pero ve con ella, que te haga feliz. Y después no vengas a decir que te amo forever. Con tu inglés malo, dejarte a ti pa' mi sería un regalo. Ya, no tendré nadie como tú. Baby, esa es la actitud. Cuando dices que me quieres, no sé, que estás con otras mujeres, no sé. Ese nudo en la garganta me acompaña. Yo no soy boy, yo sé que me engañas. Dices que me quieres, no sé, que estás con otras mujeres, no sé. Ese nudo en la garganta me acompaña.
In this video, I have gone ahead and left my file out routine. Seeing as I don't normally do it on the practice hand, or I don't ever do it on the practice hand, to be honest. It's just so much easier on that practice hand to do it off camera. And apparently looking like it would be on a real person too, because I am all out of screenshot here. But anyways, I do like to go in with my hand file first and just clean up the sides. As you can see, I'm pushing her back into screenshot. I just like to go ahead and I will straighten out my sidewalls, and sometimes I just get talking to her and I start filing in other little areas as I'm doing that. But that's why I'm filing so much on that finger. But I just go ahead and do the sidewalls first, and just to clean them up, get everything real separated, you know, in case anything is kind of a little stuck to the side, and get it a little straightened out again. I do like to start trying to straighten up my free edge also, but that is where I begin.
You said that you needed me like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth, even though it makes no sense. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't.
Next, I'm going to go ahead and use my 5-in-1 bit, which is by Kiara Sky, and I will go ahead and just really smooth out that cuticle, make it nice and flush, a nice flush transition from the nail bed. And I do take it down the length of the nail just to start smoothing things out and refining, but for the most part I really do that with my hand file.
Sometimes I'm the lighting, don't wanna pick a fight with it. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark?
Next, I'm going to go ahead and use my hand file just to go over the surface of the nail and make sure everything is really smooth and even. And then after that, I will go ahead and buff. The hand file that I'm using is by Notpolish, and I really love this hand file. It's a little firmer, so it's been really good for keeping my sidewalls really straight, you know, and getting my shapes where I want them.
Don't wanna pick a fight with it. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking hearts. I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? 'Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. 'Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. We don't have to move so fast, baby. I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, got so much time looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. 'Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked.
Before I move on to buffing, I am going to flip her hand around toward me and just look at the nails from her viewpoint. And I will go ahead and just make sure that they are all nice and even when she looks at them. And this is the best way to do that. Here I'm giving these nails a good buff, and the buffer that I'm using is by Profilesbackstage. I absolutely love it. Favorite buffer ever. I do have a discount code for them also. I will once again pop it on the screen and down in the description box as well.
You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with that bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for right. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love, the things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 the things I love, the things I love. Be one of the things I love, the things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 the things I love, the things I love.
Once all the nails are filed, buffed, and the dust is removed, I'm going to go ahead and apply some transfer foil gel to the clear portion of the nail only. I'm just going to try and follow that French line as best as possible. The transfer foil gel I am using is by Makartt, and I do have a discount code with them also. I'll go ahead and throw it up here on the screen and down in the description box. I am going to go ahead, apply that to all of those nails in the clear area, and then give those nails a 60-second cure.
Tiene que doler pa' sanar y cerrar esta herida. Y se siente vivir cuando no estás, pero así es la vida, baby. Tiene que doler pa' sanar y cerrar esta herida. Y se siente vivir cuando no estás. Lo que viví no se olvida. Oh yeah, ¿qué tal si algún día nos vemos? Y me acuerdo de esos instantes. Si dejáramos el pasado y esos besos, pero los dos nos amaríamos como antes.
Next, I'm going to go ahead and apply the Dior foils. The one that I am using is black. I did find these Dior foils on AliExpress, and I got a kit that had a couple of different colors. They are so pretty. There's like pink and teal and the white and the black, and there might be another color. Can't quite remember right now. But what I do is I go ahead and place it on the nail, and I am using this silicone instrument to just push it down nice and firm. These silicone tools can also be found on Amazon.
Pero así es la vida, baby. Tiene que doler pa' sanar y cerrar esta herida. Y se siente vivir cuando no estás. Lo que viví no se olvida. Todo nos separa, pero nada nos une. No lo arreglamos aunque tengo todo tune. El tiempo lo siento, está perdido. Dale todo a lo no correspondido. Vea, que no te tenga a ti. Ya muchos quieren de mí, pero yo las dejo en visto. Obvio que por eso te seguí. Es que me hiciste sentir como si yo fuera Cristo. El cielo está nublado y solo.
Once all my foils are applied, I'm going to go ahead and use my gel paint by Profilesbackstage. It is their frosting one, to outline a couple of the extended nail beds, and I will also extend that down the sides of the nail and across the tip. We do that on the pinky, the middle finger, and the thumb.
Pero así es la vida, baby. Tiene que doler pa' sanar y cerrar esta herida. Y se siente vivir cuando no estás. Lo que viví no se olvida.
hard sometimes, but you're making me nervous. No, I've realized that I can't live without you. All my friends reassure that it's obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out.
Anytime I want to clean up a little area that I don't like, I'll just put a little bit of swipe on my 3D brush and just clean up that area, and it works out really well for me.
Wish me the best of luck, coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck, trying to steal your hand, coming to get you. Coming to get you, coming to get you. Coming to get The only reason I keep sneaking out at night, keep wishing you would kiss me under city lights. I know you feel it every time I look at you. I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck, I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck, coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck, trying to steal your hand. Coming to get you, coming to get you, coming to get you.
Moving on to the gem placement, I am going to be using the Crystal Gel by Jenny's Secret, and I do also have her gem picker, and I am just going to place the gems in cute little patterns. I did not mimic what he did exactly. It's fairly close, but he got really into detail, and we were limited for time, so we just went ahead and placed them how we thought they were cute. And I am also going to use those little circle beads, the like little dragees in between. They almost look like little facets for diamonds, so I really think that adds a lot to your gem placement. So we went ahead and did that on her also.
Contigo yo me siento en control. Quiero ser tu amor, tú y yo. Besándonos a la puesta del sol. Me conoces súper bien. Tú me viste y te subiste al tren. Todo vale contigo, hasta nuestros amigos se enamoran de la forma que nos ven enamorar.
For my favorite part of this set, I was lucky enough to find the exact gems that he used in his set, and I did find them on Amazon. I will link them in my Amazon storefront. I'm going to go ahead and just set those right down to a nice big glob of that gem gel, and I'm going to go ahead and just use some clear gems to outline the French. And I do this on the nails that did not get the black line for the French.
Tu amor, tú y yo. Contigo yo me siento en control. Quiero ser tu amor, tú y yo. Besándonos a la puesta del sol. Yo lo que sé es que sin ti no es lo mismo, amor. No escuchemos lo que digan los demás. Desde chiquitos sabíamos alguna vez se dar este sueño de estar en pie al lado de la que amo, la que más adoro, la que me ha impregnado su amor en mi piel. Tu amor, esas nubes grises se vuelven color. Yo con tanto frío, tú me das calor. Listo para vivir contigo primaveras. Por favor, tócame, es quien eres la mejor. De esta hermosa saga soy el escritor. De vivir contigo estas primaveras. Quiero ser el hombre de tu vida, tener niños y estar en un altar. Tu belleza eso no se me olvida, ni tus besos y tus chistes al azar.
I might go too fast. I don't care about those limits.
The great thing about using a light cured gem gel is that you have time to play. As you can see, because I had no clear plan on what we were going to do with her gems and I got to play a little bit, it gives me plenty of time, and I'm just going to scooch them around until we liked how they looked. I'd let her look at it and she'd say yeah, and then I'd have her flash cure it and move on to the next nail.
Oh, I can't let this slip, no. I gotta seize the moment. Have you even noticed?
Anywhere that gem gel is kind of bulky out around the side, I do like to take a little brush and just fan it out nice and smooth so that there is no ledge when I top coat.
Thinking about you, so are you thinking about me? 'Cause I've been thinking about you.
And just because I know people get curious about the thumbs and they don't always make it in pictures and everything, I figured I'd go ahead and show you the thumb. All we did was gems at the cuticle on both of the thumbs.
Scared sometimes. Hope it's not this time. 'Cause I might go too fast. Suddenly I feel so rich. No, I don't know nothing. Oh, I can't let this slip, no. I gotta seize the moment. Have you even noticed? Are you thinking about me? Are you thinking?
She did opt for matte for this set, so I'm going to go ahead and use Matte-It by Notpolish. And for around those gems, I am just going to put a little bit of Matte-It on a thin brush and just go around all of those gems. That does complete this set. I hope you love it as much as we do. And I will go ahead, leave you a video of the final product, and I will see you in the next one. I just want to thank you so much for watching. And if you could please just leave a like, maybe a little comment. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
House in Malibu. Are you feeling the same way I do? Are you feeling the same way I do?